Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another something. Too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate.
We're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins.
All the dope boys.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson, and we're underway at Hard Rock. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit! He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's the long back on the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Look hot. 18. What's up?
Now a give running right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Collins got it left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Stroud now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get sent.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
3rd down run from Achane. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
Gardner Johnson on the tackle.
Hawk 70.
A
Hawk
gain of
70.
only a yard. It's 4th down.
And they're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
19 Tigers. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Thompson. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Getting out to his left. He's got a man left. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Toss play left, A-Chan. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Roll. Warrior 70. Ready.
It's A-Chan on the inside give. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
It's a loss of 2.
Ready.
Thompson back to throw. It's caught at the 4. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Dolphins.
Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trying to run it in, A-Chan. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Quick toss headed left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On the quick, right? Mother swap. 19 Texans.
Brown throwing here on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
18. That's right. 11.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
All right.
Give now to the running back. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's right.
And he sent a man in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Stroud's going to throw for it. This connects with Higgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Get it. Pep 60, Vikings. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing now, Thompson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Cup 19. Street. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. Go Street. Panther 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. But it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go. Right up the gut. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Hand off to the back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
19 Texans. Why Tony?
To the air, Stroud. All in left side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Tony.
There's the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Another carry for him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Pack the 60.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
32-yard line.
One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. Now Thompson to throw. Here's a screen for A-Chain. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 65, 70 Rangers. Ready? Mustang Knight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. They'll drop this down to A-Chain. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Get it. Check 70 Timberwolves. 19 Charger, 9 Panther 11, Panther 11, 18 Pioneer, 79 Broncos. Hey.
Thompson. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Viking, 18.
A-Chan takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock. You may get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
On the quick, right?
They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw, Thompson. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
60.
Throwing now off the play action. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. 19, Tiger. 79. Cowboy 80.
Hand out to Gordon. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the check.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Ready. Hurt.
Heads out on the bootleg. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Working quickly here.
Cougar 19.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Panther 60. Panther 6. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. So he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hawk. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tiger. 19
Brings up
Tiger.
3rd and 8.
70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19. Set. Hurt. Warriors 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Pass to 60, pass to 60, 60, Viking, 18. Seven Pirates. Dragon, 60. Hurt. Bronco, 80. 60 Maverick, Panther 11. Let's go.
Here's Thompson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
Cowboy, 80.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 32-yard line.
Hawk 70, Cup 19, 19 Lions. Ready?
Thompson back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
70, Wolf. 19 tight. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. Facing 4th down, Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit. This is going to be Riley Patterson to do the honors. A 49-yarder in front of him here.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Here we go. 11. At 18. That's it. 12. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
Throwing is Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
18. That's it.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has it downfield, working the left. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now. 1st and 10. Here's Strand again. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right. Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Makes the catch. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19.
They'll start the drive with H.N. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Come on. 70, trap 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Thompson now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
60 Eagles. Cup 19. Street. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. Ready.
throwing now. Thompson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
18
From 9
yards.
yards. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Now Thompson to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Riggs. Riggs. Cougar 19. 18 19 Lions.
Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 yards. That's another Dolphins.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Smash. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Achane gets this on the draw. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7.
Here, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here come. He's going to throw this one. Here's a screen for Achane. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
18 cards. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hold it ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Riggs. Riggs. 70 Lions. 19 line. Warriors 70. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Nose caught. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
At the 1-yard line.
Ready up.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk. Go street. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Stroud now. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense in a hurry up here.
3 plays and
Up.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 rings, 19 cups.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
70, Warrior 70, 19, Tiger 19, 70.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by 7. Second down now, 7 to go.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Like 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 11. That's good. Good Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Finds him on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A 3-yard pickup.
18
Brings up second and 7.
18, Pioneer. Hurt. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80, 7 Pirates, Cup 19, Trap 60, Go.
Now to throw. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Panther 11.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
19 tight. Go street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set up. Street. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Ready.
To throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. Riggs. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. Come on. Set. 18 Rattlers.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Texans come away with the road win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan. you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe. I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
The sun is up, so wet it down, get your money up. I put money down, on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. You're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load of a the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them at hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle.